Chapter 13. Anger in the Grief. No one talks about the anger that grief can bring. People expect tears, silence, maybe even denial. But anger? That one catches everyone off guard, especially when it comes from someone like me, someone who loved their daddy fiercely. But I was angry. Still am some days. It's the kind of anger that simmers quietly, tucked beneath the sadness and memories. It rises when you least expect it, when someone tells a sweet story about him like he was flawless, when people say, "At least he loved you," like love should cancel out everything else. It doesn't. Yes, he loved me. But he left behind a mess, too. He left behind unanswered questions. He left behind a sister I never knew. He left behind a trail of pain in people I care about. And worst of all, he left before I could ask him the questions that have burned holes in my heart ever since. There's anger in that, in the silence, in the stolen opportunity to confront, to forgive, to understand. I wish I could sit across from him and say, "Why? Why did you sell drugs when you knew what they were doing to our community? Why did you break my mother's heart over and over again? Why did you never tell me the whole truth? Why did you leave before we could talk through the weight of everything?" I needed that conversation. And now, I'll never get it. So instead of answers, I'm left with this boiling emotion that sometimes spills into my day when I least expect it. And it feels ugly to admit, because anger and love feel like they shouldn't exist in the same place. But they do. Grief is not a clean experience. It is layered and tangled, and anger is part of that knot. I'm not angry because I didn't love him. I'm angry because I did. I'm angry because he was more than the man I knew, and I never got to know that version. I'm angry because he left without closure, without accountability, without healing. And yet, with all that anger, I still miss him. That's the confusing part. I can cry for him and curse him in the same breath. I can long for his voice and be furious at his silence. That's the reality of grief when you're mourning someone who was both your comfort and your conflict. But here's what I'm learning. It's okay to be angry. It doesn't make me less loving. It makes me honest. And maybe this anger isn't something I need to get rid of, but something I need to walk through. Something I need to listen to. Because underneath the anger is just more pain, more truth, more of the healing I'm still working toward. One layer at a time.